Hello writers, Nailah here. Welcome back to Writer Wednesday. Today we are diving into punctuation marks and we're going to stop at the comma. So there are multiple rules that the comma applies to, or multiple rules that apply to the comma, but I'm going to break it down bit by bit and we're going to focus on one rule today. And that rule is dealing with interchangeable adjectives. I have my notes here because they are specifically from my Look Better in Writing workbook, my grammar workbook, and I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys the goods that are in chapter 2 of the workbook dealing with commas. So we have the second rule in that chapter pertaining to commas, and it reads, use a comma to separate two adjectives when the adjectives are interchangeable or coordinating. What does that mean? Interchangeable means like very similar, okay? They hold like the same weight. So you can swap them out for something else and it won't really mess up the sentence because those two adjectives, they are weighted equally, right? It also means that they have kind of like the same meaning, the same importance, if you will. So an example, I'm gonna give you guys the same example I have in the book and then we'll fly off the cuff if we need to, but in my book, and no disrespect to Miss Sabrina, because I know that's your husband, but I wrote this a long time ago before y'all were married. I'm just saying it was a re-release and I didn't feel like I should take this out because this was important to my content. But the example says, Idris Elba is a talented, handsome human being. Again, let me read that. Idris Elba is a talented, handsome human being. Now the adjectives in this sentence are handsome and talented. They weigh the same, meaning if you were to take one out, it wouldn't mess up who we're talking about. It wouldn't mess up Idris Elba. He's a noun, right? He's a subject. So you can just say Idris Elba is a talented human being. Okay, perfect sentence. Idris Elba is a handsome human being. Okay, perfect sentence. But if you put both of the adjectives in there, you have to separate them by a comma. So Idris Elba is a talented, comma, handsome human being, or Idris Elba is a handsome, comma, talented human being, okay? So those two adjectives are interchangeable. That's going to be different than me saying Idris Elba is a talented African-American human being. Well, that's an adjective, yes, but it's more so his race, it's not weighted the same. It's not weighted equally. Talented is not weighted the same as his nationality, his race, his ethnicity. If I were to take away talented and put something else, this will still be higher. Who he is, African American, or he's actually African. This will be higher still because that is going to weigh more than the other adjectives because he was born that way, okay? So make sure your adjectives are coordinating or interchangeable in order to have the comma in between. If I were to say Idris Elba is a handsome African human being, no comma is needed because those adjectives not weigh the same. They're not thought of as equally. There's no way that you can compare the two, okay? So the next example I have in my book, chapter 4, is Angela Davis is a brilliant, powerful political activist. Let me know where you think the comma goes. I'm going to tell you, but just try to think of it before I get to it. Angela Davis, I don't know where that lisp came from. Angela Davis is a brilliant, powerful mixing my sentences. Angela Davis is a brilliant, powerful political activist. You're right if you said there's a comma between brilliant and powerful. Why? Those adjectives are interchangeable. They are weighted equally. Okay, you can swap out one with another adjective. You can say something else, like they are weighted the same. Okay, so you can take out one in general and it'll still be a good sentence. Angela Davis is a brilliant political activist. Great. Angela Davis is a powerful political activist. Great. Okay, but if you put them in the same sentence, you're going to have to put a comma in between the two adjectives. So Angela Davis is a powerful, comma, brilliant political activist, or Angela Davis is a brilliant, comma, powerful political activist. Okay, that's just a little bit of what you can find in my grammar workbook. I am doing this because punctuation matters. And if we're going to talk about grammar here, I think that we should go in order, right? Go back to the basics. Punctuation, I feel, is the basics of grammar. So if you are like, oh, that's good. Okay, never really thought about that with commas. There is more where that came from, and it's all in my Look Better in Writing workbook. The whole title is Look Better in Writing, a quick and easy guide to punctuation. Straight to the point, straightforward. So Look Better in Writing, a quick and easy guide to punctuation. You can find that on the Look Better in Writing website. Y'all, I'm not trying to make anything hard. Okay, everything is straightforward. So lookbetterinwriting.com/books. You'll see the digital workbook there. If this was good to you and you want more, then definitely get your hands on that workbook, because there is more where that came from. More grammar tips, more help. It's a fillable workbook. There are workbook sections where you fill it in, and then there's an answer key after that so you can see what you missed or what you've gotten right. So you probably are a pro. You just want to refresh. That's fine too. So again, you can find the grammar workbook at lookbetterinwriting.com/books. lookbetterinwriting.com/books. All right, y'all. I will be back next week with another Writer Wednesday video. Until then,